Hi there, I'm Melissa Hendricks, my husband Robert Hendricks. Our journey with Jaci Tidmarsh has been amazing. We have known her for over 15 years, and she has guided us through every single buying and selling experience.
So Jackie's helped us. This is the third of the fourth home she's either helped us sell or buy. All of them have been absolutely perfect, even when we weren't in trust of the process. She helped us become more calm, more relaxed, and trust the process and let go through. She took care of everything that we needed her to take care of, and some of the things we didn't even know she was taking care of, to the point of either talking us off a ledge or convincing us to do things a certain way, to trust the direction and just go with it. And each time has been a very positive and beneficial experience.
We would trust her with any home buying or selling experience. We would actually recommend her to everybody we know.
We actually do recommend her to everybody we know.
This is true.
After the passing of my mom, Jackie offered to jump in and help sell a house, and she went above and beyond to help calm that, because it was a very turbulent time in our family. And she took care of everything to the point where all I had to do was sign papers. I didn't even have to negotiate. Everything was basically fantastic and seamless. It made it very easy for me and my family to move on.
She took what our idea of a house is in our minds and basically found us exactly what we were looking for.
Always exceeded the expectations.
Always exceeded the expectations.
Because not necessarily what you see is what you're going to get.
That is true.
And sometimes it's giving somebody a different perspective. Always been a positive interaction, because sometimes, knowing her business better than we know her business, giving a prospective buyer or seller a different perspective to look at, as from the perspective of somebody selling or buying, help tailor the experience to get the best possible outcome. On house number 2, so we bought one and sold the same house with Jackie. Each time we approached it from 2 different directions. Whether it was us having to be told to calm down and relax, or having us have to basically move out of our house for a day or 2 and put it into a position where we don't necessarily keep our house, so that it's in the best possible condition and showing presentation, so to get the best possible outcome, which actually very much helped the second time. And then bringing us into the current house that we're in, basically not necessarily talking you into something, but giving you more to think of so that you make the best possible decision for yourself.
Really,
just based upon her experience.
Really makes you think it through before you make any hasty decisions. Like, there's going to be a lot of talking and thinking and talking again and thinking again, and she's going to be there every single step of the way.
And every single step is 100% transparent, and it's completely explained to the point
Thorough.
Where you feel comfortable with every decision you make.
Very thorough, which we appreciate.
Being the person in the family that everybody defers to for the tough decisions, communication's fantastic. Jackie giving information I didn't know I needed to hear yet, just to be able to make that type of a decision. It's that extra little input that really helps. A lot of times I've had dealings when we moved out to the Valley 23 years ago. The realtor that we dealt with moving out here basically said, here's your house, here's the paper, sign this, move in. There was no explanation. And then we were in a house for a number of years, and we don't even remember the moving experience because of how fast and how pushed it was. With Jackie, it's always been memorable, and we sit and talk about it from time to time, especially when she comes over to visit to have dinner. Still remain friends, still talk about it, still talk about her business. Everything's open, honest, and it just it makes it a good experience. You kind of want to do it.
She calmed me down big time. I'm the one that definitely is that person. She never made me feel like it was an annoyance. She just was always there.
Spending the kind of money that you have to spend on a house these days, having somebody that stands behind you to help you feel comfortable with the decision you're making really helps.
Absolutely.
Because when you look at a house and there's a lot of zeros behind that number, it can totally freak you out. And to have somebody that helps remove that anxiety when it comes to buying a house, makes the process so much easier. we totally recommend you to our
yes.
friends and family all the time. And the reason being is for what we've previously said.
Mm-hmm.
It is virtually a stress-free interaction,
Yes.
other than the stuff you induce on yourself.
Exactly.
So, selling our old house, when it came to inspections and negotiations and things like that, knowing how I keep up my property or my house or whatever you want to call it, to have somebody come in and to have to be inspected and then demands and stuff like that, knowing
It's intimidating a little bit.
it can be, but knowing that's just part of the process and relax and it comes in, we can talk and things like that.
We've even referred her to our son and his wife, and they bought a house through her as well. So it's been a great experience to see them as a young couple be able to do this through her as well. So it's pretty awesome. The only thing I'd like to say is, once you get to know Jackie, you will love her. You will want to be friends with her. There's nothing that she can't do for you. She's genuine. She does everything from the heart. She'll go that extra mile. And she'll even have sometimes more things to say to you that you didn't think you needed to hear. And I know I did. So she's just a wonderful person, and we love her.